Salutations, welcome to Don't Eat the Cashier, where I'm a cashier at a gas station, my favorite place to be. And you get a bunch of curious customers. That's all I'm gonna say. I found this on itch.io. You know, visual novel games, dating sim, right up my alley. Hopefully I find some love. What are your pronouns? She, her, he, him, they, them, the goat. Choose your body type. You know we gotta go to Snatched Waist. Hello. It's Nova. Always will be. Don't forget it. Sometimes I really wonder, how did I end up here? Not that I dreamed of a career as a neurosurgeon or an astronaut. I mean, speak for your self. Like, hello? I'm tired of my branding being ignored. But for crying out loud, working at a gas station? On the other hand, money is money. You would never catch me working at a gas station. I like the occupation in games, but in real life, if I had to work at a gas station, I don't know if I could make it. Because, like, what if I see a crackhead? What if I get robbed? No. I sent out resumes to every conceivable and inconceivable place, applying for every position where I could somehow use my degree in art. See, that was your first mistake. A degree in art? Yeah, that's the degree for gas station employee. 0 responses. I had to swallow my pride and find at least something. Gotta do what you gotta do. Human organism wanted for gas station. Human organism. And you applied? Organism? I found this note stuck to the glass of the bus stop. Organism duties include selling food for mouth, silence, and obedience. Selling food for mouth, silence, and obedience. Household tasks. Obeying those who are more ancient. Friendly team offers new and old faces of friends. Long and different life. Consumption of nourishment. Juicy juices. Yeah. Trips to human places. Juicy juices, you got me, bro. I love some juicy juice. I don't know what the any of this other shit means, but hell, a job's a job. Food for mouth? Seriously? The guy's got a style of his own. Apparently, the manager is just an eccentric dude. Or is this their new marketing tactic to grab attention? Whatever, people often told me that I have my quirks too. And that's even if they haven't seen my fursuit. Whoa. You're supposed to be a technician or a neurosurgeon in a fursuit? You can't be a furry at a gas station, bro. That goes against the law. You don't get money from a gas station to fund your furriness, man. Well, whatever. As long as he's not a complete jerk who'll hit on me or make me scrub the floors with a toothbrush. Ah! Look, he's got a tie on. Aww. Hey! Who knows ball? I didn't scream. I couldn't move. Oh, right. I didn't scream. My brain feverishly tried to find any category for this in its database. Hallucination, psychosis, too many energy drinks, a typical middle manager. The monster from my nightmare stirred. Its tentacles crept closer to the counter. My God. The creature made a sound, not from a mouth. It had none. The sound emanated from deep within its bulk, hollow, profound, bone-shaking. Bob! Greetings, organism. I am Bob. I am Bob. The indescribable and terrifying consumer of worlds. But you, grain of sand, may call me Manager Bob. Hi, Manager Bob. Can we get rid of this guy? I don't like gnomes. I'm dead ass. No. No. This isn't real. I'm dreaming. I need to wake up.
You will sell food for mouths and obey me, for I am ancient.
How ancient are we talking, bro? I feel like you're full of shit, but sure, man. Of course, Manager Bob.
Memorize the rules of this establishment, for my patience is as limited as the salary I offer you.
How much?
Rule number 1. You sell, no matter what, chicken food for the mouth, gremlin fuel, noodles made from cursed souls.
Get your tentacle out of my face. Stop looking at me! Too many eyes!
Lottery tickets for extra limb raffles, discount rot, ritual foil, everything must be sold.
He points directly at me with that creepy, slimy tentacle.
Every miserable unit of currency brings me closer to my triumphant exit from this pitiful hole.
I pinched myself, but I did not wake up.
Rule number 2, be polite to customers, ignore bald spots and werewolf fur, and watch out for drafts when ectoplasmic energetic entities are in the store.
What? I don't even know what none of this means. I need a ghost service.
But don't let them get too bold. Customers are just walking containers for currency, and they should only pay in monetary units. Payment in existential dread or hair of the dead is not accepted.
Okay, sure.
Many of them come here just to chat because they are idle and purposeless organisms. Your task is to make them part with their currency anyway. It is also your duty to heal organisms if they are injured using special kits. If they die, they can't give away currency.
We're not gonna scream. I'm so cool. I'm so cool. Tremble with fear. Tremble from Bob? Bob's not scary. You can't show fear to the boss. Excuse me, dear sir. You seem to have mentioned, werewolves and ectoplasm? My voice is polite as possible. I managed to compress my primal screaming panic into a tight ball and shove it deep down. Werewolves? And not to mention that you yourself are a giant meatball with tentacles, damn you. I mean, shit, meatball look a little different nowadays.
I shall answer your question, curious polite organism.
Thank you, Bob.
Werewolves and ectoplasmic entities are just a few examples of the many insignificant life forms that frequent this establishment. What unites them is that they are all slaves to consumption, just like your kind. As for my nature, I am your immediate supervisor and the guarantor of your future financial prosperity.
I'm at a gas station for monsters. I got a job with Cthulhu for minimum wage.
This is all you need to know.
No, only I decide what I need to know. Listen, you can't be talking like that to the boss, bro. No matter what type of entity it is, you can't talk like that to the boss. You got a job, you don't want to lose the job. That really is all I need to know. I fear more knowledge will surely drive me insane. For the first time, something resembling approval flickered across Bob's meaty eye-faced. I got that so wrong. Oh, Bob! This is gonna be a great partnership. You should, give me a raise.
A rare and unexpected display of the grains of wisdom that have not yet left the human species. Embrace your ignorance. Let it become your shield and a direct path to the status of the human employee of the month.
Hell yeah. Put my picture right on that wall. And what does the human employee of the month get? A discount? Free food? Juicy juice?
A cash bonus of 25 cents!
25 cents a month. Within 4 months, you'll be making $1 more than you made. Not terrible, I guess. Could be better, but for a gas station, you know?
I understand that you, human, are already extremely excited about this, but that's not all. You will also have access to the elite manager's restroom for one full work cycle.
I'm the owner who works here, right? One work cycle? Dude.
During its use, there's only a 7% chance that she will be transferred to a dimension of endless pain, suffering, and unimaginable torment.
Yeah, okay, sure. Thanks, Bob. I will not be using that bathroom. Truly generous. Yes. What's that? He suddenly places a jar in front of me on the counter.
And the last rule, remember organism. This tip container must be filled with money by the end of your wake cycle. If the bottom of the jar is visible, you will clean the sanitary rooms with this object in the dimension of absolute horrors and suffering for 2,510 years.
I couldn't take my eyes off the fork. This is worse than a f***ing toothbrush. The potential tool of my eternal servitude. At this moment, my mind fully capitulated. Yes, I was hired by a multi-eyed cosmic architect squid. Yes, my clients will be non-humans. Yes, I'm being threatened with a fork and eternal toilet cleaning. How could anyone clean with a fork?
The same will happen if you even think of escaping before the end of your work contract. My ocular sensorium perceives the subtlest of matter and will detect you in any corner of this pitiful planetary sphere.
Crap! I'm stuck here. In a trap.
Do you understand, organism?
2005 10 1 at 2511. What was this in reference to? Years? Yes, sir. Aye, Captain. I don't want to add more years to my servitude. Yes, sir.
Acceptable. Goodbye, organism. Good luck in your currency acquisition and button pressing.
I think I've got it. I don't think I need to figure out how to press the buttons. I think I got it, guys. Yes, I think I can handle this perfectly.
Adequate. Your willingness to fulfill your work duties deserves my emotional approval. Human entity, you are acceptable. If you expect a monetary reward instead of an emotional one, you need to immediately reconsider your moral compass. Greed is a highly condemned trait for a human organism.
But I'm not human. I'm a freak like you. Hell, in fact, I'm a bear. Okay, let me go get my fursuit. Hold on.
This concludes the briefing! Remain as polite an organism as you are!
He didn't turn around as a human would. His tentacles simply shifted his entire mass in another direction with a soft gurgling sound, and he waddled across the linoleum. Finally, he left me alone. We're the music in this place. We're the radio station. Okay, so what just happened? Option 1, I'm going insane. That's the most logical conclusion. Prolonged stress from job hunting, malnutrition, nerves, anxiety, a disrupted sleep schedule. My brain just malfunctioned. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to wake up on my couch in my dingy, rented apartment. I pinch myself again, and nothing. I scanned the room once more. It smelled of gasoline and old coffee. It was still absurdly real. And that meant everything he said was all true. Werewolves, vampires, tips, the fork. A hysterical mix of laughter and a scream of terror welled up in my throat, but I held it back. I need to get through this. That's right, we're going to be professional and just work it like a normal job. And if you ain't got no money, get the hell up out of here. And if you ain't got no money, this beer bottle's going straight into your head. I needed to... Oh my god. Who killed the power? Yo, stop playing with me, man. Just come in here and get your gas and your soda and, like, call it a day. Why are we playing with the fuse box? Oh no, don't tell me that's the first customer. Santa? Bells? It's Krampus. What the hell? I didn't scream though. I wanted to. I really wanted to. Shit. Where the hell did this clown come from? It took a great effort not to look away from those red eyes burning in the pitch black darkness. Is he amused? Is he wondering if I'm tasty? Bob didn't exactly give me any guarantees that I wouldn't get devoured at work. Oh, hey, you smelling a little too much, bro. My brain, still recovering from the encounter with Bob, was frantically trying to figure out how to break the ringing silence. Hi, how can I help you today? That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. You can't disappear with the creepy piano, sir. Isn't it strange that I work at a gas station for a couple bucks? You were on your justice hat. That's crazy. That's really funny, but I'm not going to say that. Please don't eat me. I'm just a miserable, tasteless cashier. No. Good evening, sir. What would you like to purchase? That's the only thing I can think, bro. Let's not egg him on, you know? Let's just... What do you want to eat, you know? I mean, don't eat me, but... Good evening, sir. What would you like to purchase? Oh, he's kind of cute. Purchase? Yeah, you need to buy something. You ain't got no money, get the out, but... Are you gonna rob me? I would like to purchase your attention. Ah! He's cooking! Wait a minute! Wait. Oh, shit. Yo, pull up the money bag. If you don't got the money bag, you gotta get on. You gotta go. Bob's gonna kill me. Cause I'm about to sell out for a jingle bell. Like, I would like to purchase your attention. Well, You got money now? Yo, give me the coins and you got it. It's like a stripper, you know, like, hey, of course I like you. Let me see that. $2? Oh, no, I don't like you. 20? I suppose it's free, but only for you, sir. I'm going straight to the torture dimension. I suppose that's free. So included in the service package, period. You're lucky, esteemed sir, my attention's on sale today. Okay. No, he wants my attention. So I don't think he wants nothing on these shelves. But I'm about to be a salesperson and impress Manager Bob. You're lucky, esteemed sir. My attention is on sale today. Ah, a bargain. Yeah, just put some money in the tip jar and you have my attention all day. But is it wise to put your best merchandise on discount? Who said it was on discount? Who said it was a discount? I said, oh shit, it is on sale. It's on sale, but like $500 to like, you know, $4.99 on sale, you know? I don't know. Anyway, I adore good bargains, especially when they are absolutely unfair. Put the money in the jar, bro. In a truly fair world, my dear soul, you'd be worth more than $6 an hour. 6 an hour?! Wait. 6 an hour is kind of obscene, guys. Hold on. Well, he thinks I'm worth more than $6 an hour, guys. How much would you say I'm worth? Can a mere piece of paper reflect your uniqueness? Can even 6 of them? Not even 20 could. Oh, keep talking. How much more? Come on. Tips are welcome! All shapes and sizes. Wink. But you have to put the money in the jar first. And I wouldn't mind 20 extra pieces of measly paper. My god, another crazy person with a strange way of speaking. And it seems he's in the mood for a chat. So, what is a beautiful, charming lady like you doing in such a dreadful, dirty island of misfortune? Put the money in the jar and we can talk! My kindness is running out! I need some money! There's levels to this shit. As a retail worker, you know, like, if I'm at work, I'm at work. So put the money in the jar and I'll entertain you. I need the money in the jar. I put the money in the jar. Please. Or rather, what is a place like this doing with such a charming lady as you? Oh, wait. Where are my manners? I suppose I must introduce myself. I have many names, most of which are not fit to be spoken in the company of a lovely lady. Not like not like Jester the Molester, right? You know, like, just like, you know, killer, like, you know, stuff like that, you know? The nicest I've heard is the Mad King. A title I plan to pass from me to myself for the coming centuries. Okay. Yeah, but you think I can pronounce this? I don't know. Deiran. Deiran? Bro, help me. Help me! Deiran. Ah! Is it Deiran? Deiran? Sure, Deiran. It's gonna be Deiran, my dear. However, my mortal mother named me Deiran. Now, may I have your hand? For 5 cents, put something in the jar, please! I want to give him my hand, though. I have to indulge him, because I said I'm going to, for $6 an hour, I'm going to give him my attention. And I gotta secure the bag, so if I stop giving him attention... Like, how did he say it? Did he say, like, Loki, like, no, may I have your hand? Or, like, was he, like, you know, nonchalant? Well, we're not strangers either. Okay, here, take my hand, man. He suddenly bows his head and presses his lips to my knuckles. Meeting you is truly a pleasure. Oh, well. His lips are cold, yet a ghostly warmth spreads across my skin. Yes, caught being horny. Let's, you know, focus. So here I am, dealing with a real gentleman, how lovely, or a king as he calls himself. Of all the kings and emperors locked in their soft chambers, this one has probably found a way to escape. May I know your name? I don't immediately realize he's asking me a question, still in a daze from that gentlemanly kiss. The queen of the gas station! Bob would not like that shit. But oh my god. My friends call me Big D. These are all really good answers, bro. I don't know, but they said I have to be polite. He gave me his name. It's only fair I give him my name back. And to also be a queen of the gas station, that's kind of crazy, bro. What if he calls you and they're like, yo, you're a liar. $6 an hour. My name is Nova, sir. You have to say it with affection because there's a heart at the end of it. Queen of the gas station cooks, though. And this is how we get hitched. But I need some money in the jaw. My dear Nova, you're so polite. See? Politeness gets you far in life, guys. Get this little off my screen. He seems to savor my name. It sends shivers down my spine. Ugh. And that politeness again, as dry and bland as the rations I give my soldiers. The most creaky of all the decrees I've signed. You want to? I can amp it up. Hold, I didn't know that's your type of style. Like I could have said, Queen of the gas station. And I've signed decrees that require people to weave ropes from sand, just for fun, mostly mine. Polite people never risk anything, no friends, no enemy. How was that interesting? Imagine how wonderful it would be if we became enemies. Those would be the most interesting few seconds of your life. Oh, wow, shit, no it ain't. For you! For you! I mean, enemies to lovers? Tunike, hello? Or friends. Then it would be a delightful eternity. Our lovers! Honestly, I'm ready to become anything for tips, bro. Give it a buck. A friendly pinky finger or lovers. These are all so many good options. Because he says that politeness is lame. Friends for eternity? No, wait a minute. That's a pact. We can't do that. We can't do that. If I say, oh, lovers or lovers, you think he'll like that? Like a playful flirting. Like I'm not trying to commit to anything. I'm just trying to flirt. Our lovers, wink. I need to get some money, bro. I'm about to get fired. Our lovers. I can't help myself. Oh my god. I gotta get something in the yard by the end of the cycle, at least. He blinks once, twice. What a delightful little twist in our script. I heard your message. You said politeness was boring. I heard you. Did I just fluster him? I mean, you look buzzed. My sunshine, you burn me. Deiran, you're good, bro. I like you. My sunshine, you burn me? Put the pen down. Take it from him. Such bravery to flirt with someone who can turn your bones into licorice with a snap of his fingers. Okay, but I mean, you started it. You started it. I'm picking up the signals. He's so flustered that he's shifted into a more informal tone. Well, well. I feel like my brain is turning into jelly. Shit, you might be doing it, bro. Oh, what did you say? Such a bravery to flirt with someone who can turn your bones into licorice with a snap of his fingers. And I don't understand when we'll finally get to the point. Actually, it's not all that bad. I don't know. I guess it's not that bad. Licorice? When we'll finally get to the point, or like when you, like, will we finally get to the point, like when you'll me, or when you'll turn my bones into licorice? I don't know what this means. I hate game. I always have this problem where I don't know what these mean, and then like, is it like flirting, or is it like, actually it's not all that bad? I don't know. I mean, I'm down to get turned into some licorice. It can't be as worse than scrubbing the floors with a fork. Maybe I've just been spoiled by all those mangas about sinister and tragic monsters. Though the only tragic thing about this client so far is his tragic unwillingness to buy my discount rot. So, let's finally get to the purpose of my visit. What do you want? It's completely unknown to me. Man, I'll just give you something off the shelf. I can pick it for you. Let's make it a game. You close your eyes, I'll grab something for you, and then we just put some money in the tip jar, you know? Oh, for crying out loud. There's nothing interesting in this assortment of this pathetic shack except for you. So I'm buying your time. Absolutely. Excellent choice. You have taste. Let's have dinner. I'm sure you must be hungry. Put money in the jar! Deiran, please, just put a coin in the bottom of it. Just After my work cycle, we can hook up, bro. We can talk, like all that. Just put some money in the jar. I get off at 5. And then we can talk. Cause I have to say no. I can't go to dinner right now. I have to man this station. Oh no. Allow me to create a more wait, don't shift. Wait, we have to. Okay, you can create a pleasant atmosphere, but we have to stay in this room. Okay, we can't go anywhere. Allow me to create a more pleasant atmosphere for us. Pleasant? Deiran, isn't that hey, my wait, the jar's gone. Wait, your fat ass arm. Where's the jar? Praise the goat mother? Oh, praise the goat mother. I'm shivering from a gust of icy wind. He just teleported half of my gas station to a radioactive dump. Or a radioactive dump next to my gas station. And the jar is gone, my freaking jar. The jar is gone. I'm so dead. I'm gonna get fired! I'm gonna get fired! Put it back the way it was in the jar. Looks like my rental apartment, but it seems to smell less now. Wonderful place for a dinner. Radioactive cockroaches on the menu. That is so funny. Hey, I'm down to dump on an apartment. A shitty apartment. I'm not trying to eat cockroaches, bro. He might actually pull out a cockroach, and I can't commit to that. I need the jar back, bro. I'm so pressed, but if he see me start tweaking it over the jar, you know. Looks like my rental apartment, but it seems to smell less now. My dear, I suspected your life hasn't been easy, but is it really that bad? It's that bad. Do you see where I'm working? Don't worry, I won't abandon a lady in distress. Just say the word and I'll relocate you to one of these incredibly cozy dwellings. I mean, I'm not apartment hunting right now, but you know, give me your number and I'll call you. I'm sure the local cockroaches won't mind, and together you can fully enjoy the scent of atomic decay. I'm not chilling with no cockroaches. Holy cock, I'm trying to suck like a rat. Can we get the jar back? I'm actually really stressed, bro. I need a cigarette. However, I can't go long without familiar landscapes. Already your lands would be melancholic because of all the fun has happened without me. Disgusting. Let's go back to the gas station with my tip jar. You know, allow me. Ooh! Very whimsy! He got rid of the note. What the is that? Oh shit, Deiran. I just need some money in the jar. Put the money in the bag, bro. Oh my god. I flirted my way too far. This is something seemingly less radioactive. Amazingly, I haven't thrown up yet. It feels like I've been flushed twice through an interdimensional toilet. I clear my throat. Seems like I'm sitting at a table. Much better, wouldn't you agree? It was over from the day he kissed my hand, guys. It was over. But I sold. Holy shit. It's very pretty out here. Very whimsy. Couldn't be better. Well, I prefer the dump. Well, maybe. It's beautiful here and strange. Is this your home? I guess. I just think it's really pretty out here. Well, maybe. Like, where's your aura? Oh my god. It's beautiful here and strange. Is this your home? Words of a true poet, Nova. My two favorite categories, strange and beautiful. Back at you. Wink. You're speaking my language. This place is much more than a home. It's my cage and my greatest canvas for creativity. Every ugly tree, every mad toad. Dog, the toad is the craziest thing you could have made. Look at him. Look, why does he look like that? Oh my god, I need a plushie. Every ugly tree, every mad toad, every eye-bearing mushroom, it's all a piece of me. A marvelous place, except when the rocks grow legs and start running. Including those people that make their homes out of. And now you're a part of this place too. Isn't it wonderful? Wait, you gotta send me back. I gotta go to work. I have to go to work!
Gotta make that money, make purse.
I'm slowly getting used to the landscapes. The fireflies are quite charming. But it'd be better without the frog with the human face. The frog is the best part. I'd rather have him on my counter than that gnome. The frog notices me too. Hello? It lets out a sad croak and then looks at me with an expression of deep existential despair. Oh, buddy! You wouldn't turn me into a frog, right? Who is that? I want to know about the frog, though. I'm too nosy for games like this, man. Dog, what's up with the frog? Who is that? Why are you looking at me like that? Like, here's my thought. He knows about the frog. I see the frog. Why pretend it's not there? Who is that? That's Lore. Lore? Man, that's Lore. One of the brave souls who dared to challenge my authority. My dear friend who once walks the path of adventure. Oh. However, he didn't foresee the possibility of being turned into a frog on a whim. Well, he even tried to wield a sword with his tiny frog legs. Fought to the end. A true warrior. Damn. Sorry, bro. Now, however, his foes are mosquitoes and bigger frogs. Tell me, dear, does he bother you? His little existential froggy crisis, I mean. Is it ruining the ambiance? Wait, it's fine. He's fine. Don't blow him up. It's fine. He can chill. He's just looking at me kind of weird. He looks at me with an interested expression. Hold on, I don't want to make a decision yet. What exactly did Lori do? Who gives a He's a frog. Yes, please disintegrate. The voices! Get this out of my head. Oh my god. Can you remove him gently? He suffered enough. No, I want him to watch? That's crazy. I don't mind Lore, but I really want this frog to just Ash baby. Like, I don't mind him. He can chill there. I don't know. Man, this is your word. I'm not trying to f it up. I don't mind him. He can stay. He's not bothering me. You don't mind? Excellent. I think he really sets the tone for the whole clearing aesthetically. I don't know about aesthetically, but, you know, a living monument to the consequences of poor life choices. Lori, did you hear that? The lady grants you a stay of execution. You may continue your pitiful mosquito-infested existence. I got you. So, dinner. I'm sure you must be starving. I would love a rupee. I would love a coin. Silver. Copper, even. I'm not picky. Traveling between realities must be exhausting. The f is this, bro? This looks strange, but it smells delicious. Meat with honey? I don't know. And next to the meat, a purple soup, possibly made from the less fortunate Cashier. Whether the food is poisoned or not, if I refuse, His Highness might return me into a frog too. So I pick up the fork from the table. And this is the most delicious thing I have ever tasted. It's 100 times better than these cheap instant noodles I usually buy in supermarkets. Hey man, food is food. If it's good, it's good. Even the fact that I'm currently in some other universe, surprisingly, doesn't seem to harm my appetite. It seems you enjoy our cuisine. My chefs have always managed to cook well. On those occasions when I noticed it. I assure you, you won't regret this dinner. At least, not for the first half hour after this meal. Deiran! Deiran, my dear! Don't say things like that. This is the best purple goo in my miserable life as a fucking cashier. Why are you doing all this, the dinner, the teleports and all that? For the fucking vibes, that's why. Thank you for the food on my plate, not just staring back at me. Don't f up the whimsy, bro. He likes the eyes. You know who would be great here? Eye guy. Put him right there. See? Perfect. Let's keep it up with the whimsy. This is the best purple goo in my miserable life as a cashier. Purple goo. Ha! I'll have to tell the head chef you called it that. He calls it broth of vicious stars and deceit. But I think your description is more honest. And don't be too quick to call your life miserable. Until now, it was just a prologue, but now the first act begins. Holy f***, I'm knee deep in this shit, bro. I poke at the food with my fork and watch a peculiar scenery from the corner of my eye. A silence hangs between us that might even be called cozy. Were I under heavy narcotics. Okay. What's your favorite animal? I don't know, man. Don't ask silly questions. We're talking, right? What's your favorite animal? Glad you asked. It's right here on our plate. Just kidding. But I do need some time to think. Let's see. The riding flea has its own charms, very disgusting ones. Carnivorous butterflies are beautiful, but they're dumb and noisy. And as we know, only what's empty inside makes noise. Or what's in my head is always ringing. I think it's a dog. I got a fursuit. We can arrange some shit, bro. It loves its owner with all its heart, whether they're a saint or a serial killer. And it doesn't notice the difference. It lives in a constant, joyful state of blissful ignorance and misplaced enthusiasm. A creature that finds endless joy in the utterly meaningless. It's truly inspiring. Dogs are the jesters of the animal world, and I adore them for it. Oh! So you're the dog. Bark like you want it? Especially the small, wrinkly ones. And what about you? Cats, to them, were probably the jesters. Wait. He said dogs are the jesters of the animal world and I truly adore them for it. Wait. I'm not crazy. This dude is a jester, right? Like, bells and everything. Because he just said dogs are the jesters. So, like, low-key, you're saying you're a dog. But if I say cats, they think we're the jesters. But I'm immortal, right? I'll keep it a secret, bro. Maybe he'll like be enticed. He's like, yo, I'm interested. I'll keep it a secret. A secret? From me? How wonderfully teasing. A little locked box in your mind and you won't give me the key. You get it. You get it, babes. Like, am I really just whimsy like this? I'm surprised I've made it this far, honestly. Well, keep it. I won't peek. It'll make the guessing game more interesting. See? He wants entertainment. I return to my meal, and just as I chew another bite, I hear His Highness's voice. By the way, how does the meat taste? Oh, dear, is this a person? Oh! It's great! Tastes good! Is the human flesh tender enough? It's good, Deiran. It's delicious. It's so good! My fork freezes halfway. I'm the one here! Guys, listen, here's the thing. This is what you don't understand. I've already eaten half this plate. I said it was good. What's the point in pretending it was gross? Nova said it. It was good. This is the most delicious thing I have ever tasted. You gotta eat it. Not as tasty as the one I had yesterday. And look him dead in his eyes. Yeah. Because I'm a freak. We gotta go swallow with difficulty. It was good. Let's just keep eating. He's probably around anyway. Eat it, bro. Cannibalism was good. I'm not, you know. Not as tasty as the one I had before yesterday. Yup. Now who's gagged? He meets his gaze. It's worth it. I meet his gaze slowly and with all authority and place a piece of meat in my mouth and begin to chew without breaking eye contact. I can't remember ever seeing someone so shocked in my life. His mad grin vanishes, his eyes widen, and his own fork freezes halfway to his mouth. For one precious, glorious, sweet moment, the Lord of Chaos is completely and utterly baffled. My dear, you are a true treasure. I know. Like, me and you are speaking the same language, bro. I get, like... You didn't just call my bluff. You raised the stakes to the sky. Too bad. I'm not... You gotta pay me. Deiran, I'm so serious. I need you to pay me. I'm gonna lose my job. No, it's certainly not human. It's just venison as far as I can tell by taste. Not very intelligent. It's definitely not Timmy, our carpenter, who unexpectedly disappeared near the large kitchen cauldron, perfectly sized to fit in it. Definitely not. Well, Timmy, what were you doing near the cauldron if that is you? I've personally issued several decrees related to cannibalism, perhaps even concerning its prohibition, but that's besides the point. I rarely have visitors, and I'd like to tell you about other interesting guests. After all, it's the most fascinating thing I can share with you. For a place where mushroom with eyes grow, it can be incredibly dull here. Shadows in the clearing thicken and stir that detach from the gnarled trees, rising up from the ground like black ink and spread across the wall. Dancing and intertwining, they prepare to perform at their master's whim. Behold this incredibly crooked castle, my dear. Crooked to the point of absurdity. Sadly, in reality, its curves look far more aesthetic, but give the creator some leeway for expressiveness. Many brave and not so bright souls have tried to conquer this terrifying, dark, eerie, crooked castle. So many that it became even more crooked. You see, the dreadful monster living there never liked being distracted from its important duties. Terribly important duties like having long, deep conversations with its own reflection, or concocting recipes with raisins. Bro, he's telling a story, you gotta shut the f*** up! I mean, that's just me. If someone's talking, I'm not talking. The monster was a tyrant, a menace. He sowed chaos and disorder. mostly on purpose. He had countless opportunities for creativity and wasn't afraid to use them. He made some people believe they were pigeons and others that they were grains. He wouldn't allow his best servants to have windows that up, fearing that the moon and both suns would get envious and want to take them away, and he demanded they seal the gaps in the doors as well. He locked wizards who came to him for magical gifts in a giant laboratory and promised them power if they invented a kettle that could boil everything except water.
I gotta stay quiet, bro. I can't interrupt the story.
But behold, a ray of light in the Dark Kingdom, the first hero, Sir Lorre, the righteous in all his clanging, self-important glory. He took a need to rest briefly because the weight of his righteousness was bad for the health of his poor back. Following rumors spread by the same monster, he fought his way through the monster's loyal subjects to... By the way, where did you even find them? Most of my subjects are too busy contemplating the color of suspenders for their suspenders, or lamenting their fate. I cherish them in their imperfection. Anyway, it doesn't matter. They were probably the most restless of them. Every story needs minions. In any case, our hero descended into the Grotto of Despair, the Grotto of Tentacles. Imagine the most sinister name you can conjure. The Grotto of Kidney Stones. The Grotto of Despair sounds right. Kidney stones are pretty bad, aren't they?
The Grotto of Kidney Stones!
See? You like that. The dreadful and perfect human body. The worst affliction is having them in your kidneys. What a joy that now I can choose how many I have. I prefer a negative number. But let's not get sidetracked. Into the Grotto of Kidney Stones, our hero descended to retrieve an artifact capable of defeating the Monster King. What is that? The ring! It's gonna smell things on it! The ring of incredible power. A bit shoddily crafted, but I assure you, it looks more aesthetic in real life. However, the brave knight didn't know that the incredible power of the ring lay in its 440 pounds of weight. That was its only magical property. The only incredible thing about this ring was its incredible stupidity and uselessness. The realization that he had spent weeks of his life in a divinely heavy paperweight, and the sudden crushing thought that he should have become a baker instead of a hero, just to get some sleep. Well, it broke his poor noble mind. Not that his mind was ever intended for serious burdens. I personally heard that Lorre wasn't him, cause me, I would have spit on my hands and lifted that bitch up. I'm gonna nod my head. I'm waiting for you to continue. I'm listening. I'm invested. So, the knight perished. But then came along Elmer Eagle Eye. They say he earned his nickname by escaping from an enemy fortress. On his third day of captivity, he noticed that his prison cell was lacking the fourth wall. An archer of legendary skill who tried to kill me with a precise shot. Constantly, during breakfast, while bathing, at balls, during sleep, and even while I was devising a plan to get rid of him. The audacity! I hate just killing them. Turning them into madmen is much more fun. And I bestowed a little curse upon the elf as well. I made it so that every time he drew his bowstring, he'd hear the most annoying melody to his ears. Oh shit! Oh, poor buddy. Elmer was a terrible racist. He hated dwarves, so naturally, the melody became the national anthem of the dwarves, played in a loop by a bagpipe orchestra. The pure rage it provoked derailed his aim every time. That is so funny. Way to get trolled, man. Eventually, he stormed the castle, dropped his bow, and begged for a job at my court in exchange for exchanging the song to anything else. Imagine Dragons, take it or leave it. He was desperate, and I was a villain. Everything aligned incredibly well. Now he's my royal huntsman. The dwarf march is replaced with a lively elven sea shanty. And let no one dare accuse me of being careless and heartless. Now he has a salary, good food, clothing, entertainment, and a full guarantee of non-dismemberment. Shit, man, so you got a better job than me. A happy ending, very happy ending for him. I think you could have trolled him some more. You missed the opportunity to change his dwarf national anthem to dwarf serenades, man. He liked that. Nova, where were you before? Horse O's in comparison to long stalactites. Endless rhymed verses about the shine of a beloved beard. Yeah, I know what the f you talking about, bro. Oh, cause like those stalactites are those rocks in the caves, right? They look like beards. I hear you. I hear what you're putting down. It's a refined, devilish thing. Why didn't I think of it myself? I don't know, man. You could always throw, like, could you imagine? You know, had your job for a while, now everything's been sweet and chill, and you got your sea shanty, and then all of a sudden one day you hear the faintest dwarf serenade. It's like, what the was that? But you only do it every so often. Oh my god. Why didn't I think of it myself? To torment a man not with the sounds of war and patriotism, but with the clumsy, heartfelt caterwauling of a species he despises, turning a love song into an instrument of pure, heart-wrenching agony. Brilliant. Well, I'll steal your idea for the future. Yep, I'm a little troll too. And finally, the witch, in a classic giant hat under which you could easily fit another witch. She tried a different approach, seduction. She attempted to charm me, to gain my trust to become my spouse. A fatal miscalculation. She didn't consider the fact that I never trusted big hats, or people, especially when they both came hand in hand. Dumb bitch. And those who wear suspenders and a belt at the same time, a person who doesn't even trust their own pants certainly can't help earn the trust of His Highness. Then again, I don't trust His Highness either. I don't trust myself, especially the left side of my brain. Especially on Thursdays. But back to hats. Hats don't evoke any particular feelings in me. I adore big hats. I hate big hats too. I gotta say, I love big hats. It's a gamble I'm willing to take. Adore big hats. They're like so big and poofy and like massive. You gotta think about this. I'm actively listening and then choosing to say the opposite of what he just said. Like, come on. Oh dear, don't even think of wearing them around me. At best, I'll turn it into a smaller hat, and that's if I'm in a good mood. At worst, badgers. Lots of very angry badgers. Meanwhile, the witch was quite overt in her murderous intentions, jingling with all her concealed weapons. Why does a witch need so many hidden blades? She must have been very bad at witchery. In any case, she now resides in my dungeon. And do you see? I haven't decided what to do with her yet. Her fate is a blank slate, a story yet to be written, so I offer you the pen. You're giving me the pen? I can cook. She was a witch who tried to seduce you. She wore a big ass hat and she had all these jingling ass knives in there. So you should turn her into a tip jar. I simply adore random choices. Give me yours, Nova. What punishment befits her? What? Does he really want me to decide what to do with a real person? Can I even save her? Save her? Save her? Who said anything about saving her? And does it matter what I choose? Everything here follows his whims anyway. But as long as I play this circus monkey, I have a chance to get out of here alive. Maybe I should just entertain him. Damn, what should I do? The craziest thing to do would be spare her. She wouldn't expect that. That's a lame. I'm sorry, that's a lame ass punishment, bro. That's not even funny. I refuse to decide her fate. Let's turn her into a hat. I think turning her into a small hat is funny. And then you can like wear it or something. Can we do like spare her but make it so she has like a bald spot on the top of her head or something? So she has to wear a hat, you know, but like no, that's so funny. Imagine you spare her, give her a bald spot on the top of her head that her hat would have covered perfectly. But she's cursed that she can only wear a tiny hat. Oh, I cooked. Refuse to decide her fate is such a lame answer though, so that's a no. And you can't just spare her. If you just spare, like, even the arrow dude got a punishment for a little bit before you employed him with his benefits, you know? Turn her into a hat. A small one. And we can again turn her into a hat, a tiny one, and we can put it on the frog. The one who lived by a big hat shall become a small hat. The irony is so absurd, it's beautiful. So be it, let her be a small cap of eternal regret. She tried to get into my head and now she can barely cover it. A brilliant sentence. I guess that's the end of the story. Something's missing about the style. You never told me about the monster itself. I'm invested. I'm set. Dear, who cares about these monsters anyway? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, who's the monster? He's the monster, right? I gotta insist. I do. If the monsters are the muck, then I'm the pig, you see? You get it? This is a banger of a throw. I can't not do this. How eloquent. All right. I must admit, to be my first performance like this, Deiran sounds a bit bewildered, it seems. Allow me to just toss my mind up and see how it lands. You see, the monster was originally much more modest and less majestic, but we all have to start somewhere, right? Then my head suddenly became a bit crowded, first whispers, then arguments, then full-fledged discussions that had to be participated in, and involved inanimate objects. Guests in ajar doors, closets, even cookie jars. Every container a potential foe. Wait a minute, this beat is sick. I can't focus. It's giving Silent Hill. Every container a potential foe, and I was surrounded by containers. To be fair, sometimes they told funny stories. But why was I afflicted with this curse? Pondering it drives me mad even more so. It seemed the question is meant for me. Yeah, I don't know shit about this, man. Who are Habsburgs? Habsburgs. This is ball I don't know about. Yo, you gotta look at the Habsburgs, bro. Were you cursed for arrogance or greed? Your family Habsburgs. I don't know anything about the Habsburgs, bro. Oh, wait. I think Habsburgs is actually funny. Like, because of the inbreeding, right? Like, my lady. That's so mundane. But that's exactly what happened. You've guessed it. It's all about rotten blood. Too pure, I beg your pardon. My great-grandfather issued a decree forbidding death from old age, and a distant aunt believed a colony of sentient mold was living in her walls, claiming her inheritance. But I always thought that I would be spared this fate. I had to be temporarily isolated to avoid embarrassing guests at royal balls, with the young prince pointing at noble lords and saying, "Haha, the gnomes finally got out from under my bed." Yeah, you know, schizophrenia and inbreeding and all that. What a misfortune for the entire family, except for those in the line for the throne before me. My death would have solved so many problems for my family, and indeed many of my own problems too. I made a decision, we made it to be precise. There was already a whole council of us by then. However, chaos had other plans. A god, a goddess, a cosmic clerical error. I don't know. Something ancient and terribly bored found itself a new source of entertainment. It offered me a throne, my own corner of reality to rule, where the fragments of my mind would become the law of the land, no more restrictions or pains for my subjects, if I wished. My subjects at first, they disagreed, but then they came to terms, or their minds changed to fit the new realities. And here I am. A dramatic silence ensues. Perhaps I'm the first being to hear this story in the centuries of its existence. I must choose my words carefully. Will you give me a tip? Good God, give me a tip. I really sympathize with you and your multiple personalities. Come off it, bro. Do not say that. Thank you for the story. How can you lock up your family member in a tower? Let's just cross that out, because yeah, we know. Will you give me a tip is so funny. Just poured his heart out into bosom. Can you give me a tip? So you're still in a cage. It must be rather lonely here. Rather lonely. He said he was in a cage still. Will you give me a tip? What if he's like, you look like, is it funny? Like, if I told someone my life story and they looked me in my face and said, will you give me a tip? I'd be like, man, here. But we ball. I'll ask for a tip and he's gonna be like, yeah, you know, don't wear a big hat, bro. Deiran laughs. Of course, and it won't even be someone's innards. It will be lots of crisp paper dollars. Ah, how I love the sound of things crunching. But again, no innards. As long as they're not my innards, I don't really give a f***. See, this is why you gotta ask what you want for her sometimes. Like, come on, just give me a tip. I've been a good guest, haven't I? The shadows finally dissolved into nothingness. I just turned a living being into a hat, or rather became the catalyst for it. I wonder what kind of nightmares are warranted in such a case. I'm afraid royal duties await me. Our time is up. I shall send you back, Nova. But wait. I rise from the chair. I squeeze my eyes shut. Motherfucker, you better bring this fat ass pickle jar better come back. Oh my god, it wouldn't be funny, bro. That's not funny. That's not funny. The light is blinding even with my eyes closed, so unusual after all this darkness. Ah! Ah! Oh my god! Mwah! I love you! Thank you! The jar is full of money. It was all worth it. Wait! Check to make sure it's actual money. Make sure. Before I get happiness Monopoly money.
Greetings, organism. How is your work progressing?
Good. You like this?
I see the first transaction was successful! Acceptable. This still doesn't save you from the threat of a cleaning sanitary facilities, but it is a wonderful starting point for your entire tiny life.
Nearly turned me into a cash register? I don't think he ever said that. I mean, this never happened to me. I don't know what everyone else got, but he never said that to me, so... Work is going well, sir. I can handle it. I'm a big girl.
Excellent! Maintain this level of productivity. You may be rewarded with an additional 5-minute feeding break, for if you can find food, rejoice in my generosity.
Thanks. 5-minute blowjobs out back, line up, you cryptid
Continue working. I am experiencing a positive emotional reaction. I am proud of you, and I will be even prouder if you acquire even more currency.
Oh, goodbye, Mr. Manager! Your tentacles shine particularly beautiful at this time of day. Yes, that's me.
Your comment regarding the shine of my appendages is noted, organism. The secret is a meticulous regime of polishing them with void bib... with void bib... okay, skip! Goodbye!
He slips across the floor to his office. Oh, you're in the building? Damn. I was out here flirting the storm out of the mischief god, and I'm out...